Hi besties, welcome to another speed paint video, and today I'm actually going to try and talk to you in real time. So we started with a nice sketch based on a reference. I don't know what the copyright is, I don't feel like finding the photo again, but I did change the sharkie gender, and if you know what boy sharkies look like, you know why I drew a girly shark in this pose, because I did not want to draw boy sharkie part. But yeah, so I'm just kind of laying the colors out, but then I realized I could use this new thing I found called a clipping mask, which is basically you have like a layer beneath it, and then you put the clipping mask on, and then you can't draw anywhere other than where the layer is beneath it, which I've learned about in my digital class this semester, and it's become really helpful for drawings like this because it's really hard to get clean lines when I use the brushes that I use, because I like to use like the pencil brush, which like pencil, it can be very hard to get clean lines. So adding that clipping mask made it really easy for me to shade how I wanted to, but not have to constantly clean up the lines, which was nice. So now I start working on the water, and water is so hard. In the background, I decided to add like a foggy mist over the mountains actually, which you'll see, yep, right there. Because I just didn't like how much they popped, and in the photo it was kind of like foggy, as you can tell from like the sky. So I just kind of painted over it with like a light gray, and then used an eraser brush and lowered the opacity really low, so that way I would erase it but not completely. And now here's me working on that clipping mask layer, because I realized that you could see the different colors I'd used through the coloring part, so I had to go in and make it all the same gray. So I worked on that fin for the longest time, and I don't know why. Here's all the splashy water parts, and if you've ever tried to draw splashy water parts, you'll know how hard it is. Like water itself, like a body of water, is so hard to draw enough like on its own. And when you add splashy water parts, oh, it's so hard. I mean, sure, if you're going for a less realistic approach, I'm sure it's a lot easier, but when you're trying to go for realism, it can be very hard. And of course, I don't try to go completely for realism, like I like to add in my own stylistic flair, but overall I want to make it look like you could go, hey, this looks like a good shark, like a good realistic looking shark. Which is not to say that cartoony sharks are bad, I just prefer realism. And I realized that with the eyes at this state, it looks like a cartoon. That's because I just kind of let the eyes be for most of it. But yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of the sharkie. I spent a lot of time on it and then abandoned it, but now it's back and I finished it, and here it is. I love sharks so much, as I'm sure you just couldn't tell from my intro and outro videos, which have sharks. Anyway, bye besties, thanks for watching.